What is up, you guys? Metal Hog back here for episode 15 of our FIFA 23 Leicester City Career Mode. We have made it to the January window in Season 2 here, and that means we could potentially be seeing new faces in, players leaving the club as well. We're doing pretty well. We're in the top 4 race. We need to continue on, though, and we are in the knockout stage of the Champions League, which could be coming very soon, in about an episode or so. So I hope you guys are excited for all of that. If you are, keep the support coming down below. Drop a like. If you are new around here as well, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So help me out on that journey. I'd greatly appreciate it. And that being said, let's hop into episode 15 right now. We've got some FA Cup action as well to start off the month. And that is what we're going to start off with right away. Well, we're trying to build up fitness, so we rotated the team pretty heavily here. A 1-0 draw is actually not the worst thing because that means we get to do a replay. We put out a ragtag bunch in that replay, really whoever we could, and we ended up playing out a 4-all draw and going 4-3 on penalties, which means I think it went to extra time as well. That is the craziest FA Cup game I think I've ever seen. And we didn't get to play it, which is kind of sad. We got an offer from Jose Mourinho to sign the Belgian sideshow Bob. Wow, I couldn't think of that for a second. David Luiz, but basically Belgian here. Wout Faes, the top scorer for Liverpool since the restart up until pretty recently, LOL. But I'm not going to sell him. I had to rotate for this game, but it was actually more than good enough. We got a 2-1 win against Brighton, and that was a Premier League debut for our youth academy player. I forget his name at the moment. Evans, that's his name. Yeah, he made his debut today. Right after that game, I got a notification here that Chris Smalling, whose contract is expiring at the end of the year, has been approached by West Ham for a pre-contract, which means he'll play out the rest of the season, but next summer he walks on a free. Honestly, he's 34, going down in his overall, going down in value. What is the point in me keeping him around, I guess, is really the question I want to ask. And do we need him past this season? We could definitely bring in better options. I think I'm going to go ahead and let West Ham have him if they want him. He has been a great servant to us, and he will continue to serve us till the end of the season. So we'll see what happens there, but Chris Smalling probably going to West Ham next summer. Okay, now this is an interesting offer. Real Madrid have come in for Wout Faes. As much as I love the guy and I want to keep him around, you can't necessarily just reject an offer from Real Madrid. Like, if Wout Faes hears that we rejected this offer, he'd be pissed. I would be too if I was a player like him. And with John Stones coming back from injury, he was my first choice center back. So what's going to happen with Wout Faes after that, I don't really know. Should we sell him to Real Madrid? That's really the question. I want to see who they have at center back. Will they actually play him? Because if they will, this guy's going to want to go to Real Madrid. Taking a look through their team, they have got Jesus Vallejo, Quaresma, Rudiger, and Kimpembe. So he would be maybe third choice for them and definitely get games. I think I have to negotiate with them and try and sell him, actually, unfortunately. But obviously, we're not going to let him go for a measly 34 mil. We're going to try and get as close to that 45-ish million range as possible because he's worth that, and Real Madrid can pay that. 45 million for Wout Faes, and they say yes. I mean, we might be selling the guy. He's been one of my favorite defenders at this club so far, but might be his time. And with that transfer fee agreed, this could be Wout Faes' last game as a Leicester City player. It's a rainy night in Leicester. We've got Chelsea in town. It's a big game for him to potentially be playing for the last time as a Leicester player. Obviously, we have got to put all of that stuff to the side right now. Transfer distractions besides the point. We got to get points here against Chelsea. That's worth the point. It's James and Wout Faes. Nice clearance. He's coming up against Lukaku up front today, so he's going to have his work cut out for him for his potentially last time. Wout Faes, another excellent clearance. I could see why Real Madrid are calling for him. They've always been known to not necessarily be super good at the back, and he'll definitely help them. Nico Williams, it's a lot of space here. Gets past the defender. Oh my god, Nico Williams made a fool out of Wesley Fofana and gets the finish past Edouard Mendy. That is the shot of a lifetime. We don't care about your transfer offers, baby. We're playing liquid football. That's goal number 8 in the Premier League this season for Nico Williams. He's proven that giving him the faith last season, letting him develop, letting him grow, is starting to pay off. He's starting to score lots and lots of goals for us. He is so crucial to our offense, our attack. That's what I was trying to say. Jeez. Struggling for words today. Bad defending going on right now. Some woeful challenges being put in by the midfield as well. Wout Faes allowing the space for the shot, but that's okay. Big save from Emiliano Martinez. Wout Faes has not put a foot wrong so far in this game. That is so crazy. He's putting in such good work. He's wanting to keep Real Madrid looking happy about trying to bring him in. And Nico Williams could be through for another goal here. Can he beat Edouard Mendy? No, but he tried him very hard. Tested him. And unfortunately, he passed the test. Oh, hold on. This attack's still alive. Tielemans now. Oh, yes, it's 2-0. But is that unfortunately Julian Alvarez down with some sort of a knock? We don't care. We're celebrating our goal. Tielemans on the score sheet at Cam, of course, performing. And yep, Julian Alvarez has been injured so badly that I actually have to sub him off. It's just set me right away into the sub screen. So Patson Daka coming on for the rest of this game. Hopefully that is not something that's going to need us looking to find another striker as well. And if that is the case, I don't know what we're going to do. So yeah, hoping that Julian Alvarez is okay. And in the meantime, we will make do, of course, with Patson Daka. I don't think that's a very bad backup to have at all. Oh my god, Nico Williams has been just terrorizing this Chelsea defense today. And testing the goalkeeper, right? Nah, it's just over the bar. That's not bad, though. Oh, it's a penalty given away by Joe Gomez. You're so clumsy at times, bro. For this challenge right here on... Is that Jorginho? He's still at Chelsea in the save. Well, it's time for Lakaka to step up. Can he score this? Against Emiliano Martinez. He's going to go this way. Nope. He can't save it, baby. We went the right way. I changed my mind at the last second, too, to go that way. Tielemans. Oh, what a ball over the top for Patson Daka, but he's still got work to do. Still got work to do. And it's 3-0 and 40 minutes. Patson Daka comes off the bench. He needs to for the injury, and he proves he's going to be able to have what it takes to lead us up front if he needs to. And once again, Yuri Tielemans stepping up at cam. Man, are we finding something out about this team right now that I don't usually know? Halftime at the King Power. The fans are happy with that performance. I'm happy with that performance. It's 3-0 against Chelsea. Why would you not be? I think now is as good an opportunity as any to give Evans more game time in the Premier League as well. We're 3-0 up. We can use a 68 rated player there and have Tielemans drop back into center midfield. Also going to bring on Riyad Mahrez and James Justin to see what our tactics could look like with a more rotated team, especially now having to figure out what Patson Daka is going to be able to do for us up top. Do we need to sign a replacement striker for these Champions League games, or is he going to be enough? And I'm excited to see a fresh face in the team in general, especially coming out of our youth academy. This first person to actually join since, I forget his name right now, oh my goodness. Oh, Evans is actually keeping up with the physicality of the game and can hold up the ball against some of the Premier League opposition in Chelsea. That's really, really incredible to see. What's not incredible to see is this play from Chelsea. Oh my goodness. Patson Daka. Oh, okay, nice. Pass from Mahrez. Mahrez. Gonna pass it back inside to Harvey Barnes, maybe? No, but he is gonna... Oh my god, try and win it back. I love the effort from him. Indeed, to Riyad Mahrez once again. We're building up good attacks right now in the second half against Chelsea. Riyad Mahrez gonna move this ball onto his left boot. Oh my god, he almost got that as a goal there. Tielemans, maybe Wout Foss could get us a goal on his last game. Maybe not. Okay, gonna bring off Harvey Barnes for Finley Marks. That's his name. My goodness, how could I forget about Finley Marks? He's coming on for the last few minutes, though. Mostly because I want to have both of our youth academy players playing on the pitch at the same time. I think that's so cool. Not something you see happen very often in my career modes, despite me loving to use the youth academy. Patson Daka. Ooh, that was a nice attempt for a through ball. I'll give you an A for effort there, dude. One final Chelsea attack. We've got to do well here, keep the clean sheet. I think we did it. Yes, it's a 3-0 win against Chelsea. Scored our goals in the first half and then just tried to sit back and make sure we didn't concede, and I like it. Good result. But of course, with every piece of good news in this career mode, we seem to have something bad always. So Chris Smalling will be leaving on a free next season. I don't mind that. I would have, even if I had tried to go in to give him a new contract, it wouldn't let me because he wanted way more money than I wanted to give him originally. It didn't work out. So Smalling will be leaving, and Julian Alvarez is going to miss a couple of months. It could have been worse. It could have been an ACL. But yeah, 2 assists in the last game, by the way, before he got injured. Actually injured himself giving an assist. So we'll miss him, but he'll be back pretty soon. And I think Patson Daka and Jamie Vardy will be just fine in the meantime. And we're continuing on in the FA Cup as well. The 2-1 win against Blackburn Rovers. Mahrez and Tielemans scoring. By the way, Mahrez has played himself from an 85 down to an 83 and now back up to an 84 just from getting enough game time, which is really cool. I also just saw that they missed a penalty in the first minute. Wonder what happened there. And of course, after that game, another piece of news. Wout Foss has in fact gone to Real Madrid. We will miss him. He was a great defender, but 45 million for somebody worth like about 30. I think that's a good deal. And now we can spend 40 million. Plus, I think we had another 13. We got about 50 to spend, and we need to bring in a defender for sure. Otherwise, we are going to be screwed come Champions League time, especially if we continue to progress in the FA Cup. We need the squad depth, and Chris Smalling can't play all the games by himself. So we're not going to make a transfer decision right this moment because I'm going to wait to scout at least a little bit more Chancellor Mbemba to find out his price before I try to make an offer. But with 55 million to spend, one of these two guys is definitely a great option. We joked about Harry Maguire a while back. I genuinely think he could be a good signing for us. He's going to be a backup player. He won't expect to be playing first team minutes. He's English. He's been at Leicester before. And for some reason, we have this theme now at Leicester in this career mode of just bringing back players from the 15-16 season or players that used to be good and play at this team. He's 30. I think he just fits the bill way better than we all expect him to. His pace is obviously terrible, but his defending stats and everything else that we need from him are there. And he could kind of be like Chris Smalling. He can jump, he can head the ball. So I don't know. Chancellor Mbemba would also be a good option because he's doing very well for Marseille in real life right now. But would you want to leave Marseille to come play backup at Leicester City? I'm not sure, but still gonna wait, scout, find out a little bit more about his value. I know his overall is like 80 to 82, somewhere around there. So yeah, we'll see. But these are our options, and that might leave us with some money to do something else. We'll have to see what else the window might provide. Hey, it's game time at the Etihad. I will always take the opportunity to knock down my favorite club a peg, just a second if I can, especially when I'm playing as a team that's not them. Well, I guess that's the only time I could do that. But Wout Foss is gone. We've got a new look side here. Patson Daka's got to start. Tielemans at cam. Last time we played them, it was an embarrassing 3-0, I believe. And we had nothing. We could do literally nothing against them. So hopefully we do better this time. If we do win today, by the way, we could seriously blow the title race wide open if we wanted to. And I do want to. So I would like to do that. I guess we'll have to wait and see if that's what's going to happen. Because, well, last game, we had some chances in the first half. Didn't take them. And we got absolutely trounced in the second. We had no hope and no chance. Don't want that today. Nico Williams making the run inside. I see players. Oh my God, for the cutback, but Ruben Diaz read that like a book. Nico Williams playing Ricardo Pereira through. Ricardo Pereira floating one up into the box. I think I changed crossing to semi-assisted now as well, so I'll have more control over things like that. Oh yes, good opportunity. Good place to win the ball back, but couldn't make anything of that. John Stones, he's defending well, but Erling Haaland is inevitable, and he's got himself a corner there. Which misses the tackle. Bernardo Silva trying to get himself in on goal here. We need to get this out. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my God, Cole Palmer totally beefed that up. No free kick, right? Oh, I mean, penalty. Good, good. A tough job to get in behind some of these players here. Patson Daka trying to nod this down. It's very close. Again, come close. We've made a couple chances so far, but we have got to score something because we know City will. So Williams trying to get Theo Hernandez to commit. He does. Ricardo Pereira, we've got crossing options in the box. Harvey Barnes, dealt with, though, by their defense. Of course, and that's a foul played on Haaland actually over onto us, so a free kick opportunity for us here, but we don't have James Maddison, our goated free kick taker. We're going to have to try to do this with Yuri Tielemans. I think I finally figured out how to score free kicks in this game, but time will tell. It's green time, then it's a save from Ederson. Corner for us. We don't have Chris Smalling, but Stones is a capable header of the ball as well, except not when he's running backwards. That's not going to generate the power we need. We've got options here. Harvey Barnes, Tielemans. Back to Tielemans. Tielemans playing in the cross. Kovacic wants to get on this. Doesn't work out. Would love to stop this counterattack, but Haaland, of course, is a man of his own physical dimension. Pull off the opposition, but the pass to Ricardo Pereira was just not it, Chief. Thankfully, neither are City's passes right now. They're trying to play a really fast game, which is obviously the opposite of their tactical style, usually. Whoa, Cole Palmer putting in a crunching challenge on Ben Chilwell, but he got one back on Haaland and actually did something to his shoulder in the process. Bruised, dislocated, something like that. Some sort of a knock for Haaland, which would be absolutely amazing for the second half if we could have him off injured. Definitely an interesting first half against City. They don't see themselves. We're testing their back line and creating chances, so hopefully we can continue that in the second half. And yes, indeed, Manchester City did have to sub off Erling Haaland and bring on, I don't actually know, Wilfried Zaha coming on as striker for City in the second half. So they still have pace up front. That is an issue for us. Oh, no, 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 Ndidi, what are you doing? No, this is not the start to the second half that we wanted. He got a penalty. But Emiliano Martinez has saved one before. Can he potentially do it again? Like, I don't even know what he's doing here. He's just put his foot in on De Bruyne there for no reason. And it is going to be De Bruyne to step up to take the penalty. I'm going to guess this way, and I guess totally wrong. It's 1-0 for City, and that came out of nowhere. We totally gave him that goal. And at a time when I said that they don't seem themselves, we give them literally a freebie to start off the second half. De Bruyne getting a lot of runners. Phil Foden looking to make it 2. And yeah, they're looking way better so far in the second half, courtesy of course, the penalty that we just had to give them. We just had to let them have something to get into the game. Tielemans, come on. Play it through to Daka. Daka's got to get past Ruben Diaz and whoever else is playing center back, which is just impossible to do. Ricardo Pereira trying to... I think that was a cross from Wilfried Zaha. I was trying to block that, but it's either a shot or a weird shot or a weird cross, one of those two. Harvey Barnes, oh yes, makes mincemeat out of one, but cannot play past the second. My goodness, their defense, they've awoken in the second half completely. Man City has. Well, we're going to switch Nico Williams to the left and bring on Riyad Mahrez on the right. I'm not happy with how Harvey Barnes has been playing lately. I'm not going to lie to you, Chief. And also Patson Daka. he just can't do anything. I don't know what it is in this game. So Jamie Vardy is going to be coming on. And I might also go ahead and bring on N'Golo Kante for Mateo Kovacic in center mid. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know why. I think we need to do that. Yes, Nico Williams. This is the run we've been waiting for. We just need to be smart here. Get past Montiel. But, oh my God, he just thrashed me. How is this space happening? Like, how? Are we just getting trounced by City in the second half now? They're finding all the space, all the passes, all the possession, all the attempts at goal. And we have got absolutely nothing in the second half. Tielemans dropping back a bit. I don't know why. Jamie Vardy. I would love to be able to play Nico Williams through, but he's offside. Nico Williams. I like the space that we've created on the left-hand side, but it's going to get closed down very quickly here, and Chilwell is just not fast or strong enough to make that work. And now, all of a sudden, City have broken free on a counterattack. When have we seen this before? Jack Grealish, I'm going to slide in on him. Unsuccessful. Stonesy is successful, but they're going to give him that free kick from the first challenge, and a yellow for Ndidi, of course. We have completely fallen off the pace of this game in the second half. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed tactically from City, but they have totally woken up and just been the way better team. Kante, Chilwell. Chilwell playing in a crossbar post. Riyad Mahrez couldn't get to that. Still kind of alive here. And it falls back to one of ours. Ndidi's got to hold this up. Play it now. And, of course, now we lose the ball after that. Nice. Great. Oh, yes, Ricardo Pereira. I like this. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy to Nico Williams. Nico Williams got to hold on to this. Don't lose this chance. What are we doing? That was not even supposed to be a shot. Oh, somehow we won a corner. Okay. Well, this is going to be our best chance between now and the end of the game to get ourselves back into this. Come on, somebody please step up and score. And Jamie Vardy actually gets on that, but heads it right at Ederson. That's going to be our last chance. And that's going to be 6 points earned by City against us this year. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. There's a little bit of an opportunity still. No, there's not. That fizzled away very quickly. And that stupid penalty was the only difference. That stupid penalty. And it was all my fault, really. Nothing else to say. So the only race that lost to City Blue Open was actually the race for top 4, because now Arsenal and Spurs are kind of back into it on points if you take a look there. And yeah, we're not going to be able to catch up to City again. They are going to just march on and win the title with only 1 loss all season. And that is just what it's going to be. And now we've got work to do if we want to even be competing for a 3rd, 2nd, maybe even 4th spot. I don't know. So now it's deadline day, by the way, so time to decide on which center back we're bringing in. Is it going to be Harry Maguire or Chancel Mbemba? Well, seeing as we still don't have any information on Chancel Mbemba, we're going to go ahead and take him out, and Harry Maguire is coming back to Leicester City. Just like that, Slabhead is back. 15.2 million, got him for under his value, got him on a rotation contract, lowered his wages, basically did everything he needed to do for us to bring him across to the club. So Harry Maguire, Slabhead, the human refrigerator, he's back at the club. Is he going to work hard for us, or is he going to be a flop again? I don't know. And honestly, I'd say his place in the team right now in the pecking order is actually below Chris Smalling. If you take a look at his stats, Chris Smalling's way faster and actually better at defending than Harry Maguire still right now. So I am not quite keen to put him on the bench just yet, but he's definitely gonna have a part to play in the team. I'm glad we have him. The other interesting thing here to note is that we do still have about 40 million remaining in the transfer budget, and we could look to make further improvements to the team. For example, I could see us needing maybe a better midfield option or something like that. I don't know. Kovacic has been good, but especially right now with James Maddison out injured, we don't have another midfielder at the club that can play at center mid. We've got Ndidi, we've got Kante, we've got Tielemans, obviously. I just don't know. Or maybe we could even spend that money on a more experienced striker that maybe could give us a different option. But then we would have 4. I don't know. I really don't know what we should invest that money in. And because I don't know what to invest that money in, I'm just going to advance through deadline day for now and see if any offers come our way for any players. Well, no interest is coming in for any of our players. And honestly, I'm not necessarily that interested in signing anybody else to the club. So we're going to continue to sim through this. And we're basically done with deadline day. Cut 1 center back out now. Chris Smalling leaving in the summer, and Harry Maguire coming in. That's our window. Are going to sim one more game, though, and it's a freaking 1-1 draw to Bournemouth. I did not expect us to draw that game, but we had to rotate a bit. Champions League football is coming very, very soon. Well, you'll probably remember that we did top our group in the Champions League in Group F, and that means that we have knockout football coming literally in the next game. And our opponent, well, that will be revealed in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you did enjoy this video, though, keep the support coming down below. Like, subscribe if you're new around here, help me get to 2K, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace.